Hey guys, mission prepared here. Yes, I know. It's a shocker. For whatever reason, I keep losing subscribers, but whatever. So, I'm making this video today because it is extremely important. If you guys haven't heard, some major escalations have taken place overnight. And what that is if you guys aren't aware, over there in Russia, there's this thing called the Crimean Dam. It supplies Russia and Crimea with all their water that they need for everyday living, irrigation, cattle, whatever. Well, the dam was blown up. And both sides are blaming each other. Ukraine's blaming Russia, Russia's blaming Ukraine. I don't know if it's a false flag event or what. However, as of early this morning, the U.S. is on an extreme high alert. And the reason for that is because if it, in fact, was Ukraine, well, what weapons are they using to blow up the bridge? U.S. weapons. Not to mention, but there's rumors floating around that General Milley here in the U.S. may have known about this plan, and Russia's seeing it as an act of terrorism, because this really screws Russia. Now, where this dam was blown, there's a river that runs through there. I don't know if maybe I can get a screenshot of it or not, but either way, this dam was blown up. Now the water level is going to drop significantly. Now the problem with this is because the largest nuclear power plant in Europe cools its reactors from the water off this river that used to be dammed up. Now if this water level drops too low, they're not going to be able to cool these reactors. As it sits right now, that was their main source of water for irrigation and everything else. Bathing, drinking, whatever. So now Russia's going to have to truck in water, but it's going to be extremely difficult because that dam also acted as a bridge. So significant escalations, guys. The U.S. is on high alert. Vladimir Putin is beyond pissed off. China is also beyond pissed off. We done crossed, and by the reason why I say we is because NATO and the U.S. is supplying Russia with, or not Russia, but Ukraine with weapons. Sorry, paying attention to something else, I got distracted. So China and Russia are going to look at us like we're the guilty ones anyway. Whether you guys realize it or not, we're in World War III. It just hasn't escalated to the, bombs flying over our heads here in the U.S. yet. It's getting there. It's definitely getting there. Like I said, the U.S. is on extreme high alert. Oh my God. When this news broke, guys, about this Crimean Dam being blown up, you should have seen. Like, I immediately logged on and I started watching the airplane traffic. I forget what website it is. I just Google airplane traffic and a map pops up. I forget the actual website. And same with submarines, ocean traffic or whatever. As soon as this dam was blown up, traffic from planes, from all three places. There was a few from Poland, the U.S., and Russia. And I think there was a couple from Germany as well. But airplane traffic started going ape shit. And can you guys guess what planes were in the air? Give you a second here. That's right. It's the strategic nuclear bombers. And I forget the technical terms for all these different countries, what they call their planes. Either way, it's the airplanes that carry the nuclear bombs, okay? Those planes went ape shit. The nuclear submarines in the oceans started going ape shit. This has just escalated to a point of no return, guys. I hope you realize that. This is dead serious. Now, this is why I haven't made a video in a while, because nothing's really escalated to this point. And I hate repeating myself. I hate beating the dead horse, and I just hate repeating myself, because it doesn't make for good videos. You guys are like, oh, Michigan Prepared's back, and here's another damn video. No, this is a major escalation, guys, and I want you to, like, really take this in, okay? The main waterway, the waters that supplied Crimea and most of Russia have been destroyed, because now, you know, with the dam, the water levels are up here. You blow the dam, the water levels are going to drop. Not to mention, the banks of the river are overflooding now. Or overflowing, flooding, whatever. And it's causing a lot of people to vominos. Not to mention, because this was a main source of water for Crimea, chances are Crimea is now going to become a deserted wasteland. Because there's no water. We blew the dam. And I say we as in NATO, Ukraine, the alliance, whatever. It is very significant, guys. Very significant. I don't know what's to come of it, because we keep crossing red line after red line after red line, and Russia hasn't done shit about it. But they're fixing to. There's only so many times you can poke the bear before the damn thing attacks you. You guys need to get stocked up. It is dead serious. It's dead serious. This is literally the point of no return. I've been waiting for this day. They've been talking about blowing this dam for, I don't know, 6 months now or so. This is the news I've been waiting to bring you guys. This is the, like I said a few times already, this is the point of no return. This is dead serious. And this war is fixing to spiral out of control. Now, as before, I was a little skeptical. Just a minute, guys. I was a little skeptical if, you know, we might see missiles or something flying over the U.S. But I think at this point, because there, let me explain it this way, okay? There's rules of engagement. If you ever watched Tears of the Sun, the movie, or whatever else, there's rules to war. As dumb as that sounds, because you're trying to destroy your opponent, but yet there's rules you got to follow, okay? And there's Article 54. You're not supposed to destroy anything that's going to hurt the civilian population, okay? That's one of them. That's part of what's written in Article 54. You guys can look it up. I forget exactly how it's worded, but you're not supposed to destroy anything that is going to affect the people, the general population, us, or Russian citizens that have shit to do with this war. You're not supposed to destroy anything that is going to cause them hardships or whatever. Well, we did. And what we destroyed was the Crimean Dam. Like I said, Crimea is now going to become like a wasteland. It's going to be uninhabitable, because there's no way in hell that they're going to rebuild this dam in a war zone. It's not going to happen. It's going to be many, many years before this dam gets rebuilt, if at all. And the water levels are fixing to drop to almost nothing. So not only do we have Russia pissed off at the fact that we just literally killed their water supply, but now the largest nuclear power plant in Europe is going to starve for water, for cooling, potentially. It's looking likely. So, we may have a nuclear disaster on our hands over there. And depending on the jet stream, because if you guys pay attention to the weather, the jet stream has been insane. Like, it's doing, I don't know. It's almost like somebody's controlling it remotely. But it has gotten dead serious, guys. Dead serious. We're not coming back from this. One of two things is going to happen. Either Russia's going to win, or Russia's going to lose. Either way, nukes are going to fly. You got experts all across the globe, in every single country, saying, oh yeah, it's inevitable. Even here in the US, saying it's inevitable. Nukes are going to fly, y'all. So you need to get ready. I don't know if they're going to land on here on the US soil. I don't know if it's just going to be regular big-ass bombs blowing shit up in Washington, or I don't know, some of the bigger targets that they have. You know, the rumor has it, if you look it up on the internet, they say, you know, New York's a target, or San Francisco, California, Atlanta, Georgia, Washington, D.C. I guess there's a bunch of targets that Russia has picked out, according to the internet. So, get stocked up, guys. Make sure you have plenty of two-stroke oil for chainsaws. Make sure you have plenty of gas for chainsaws. Make sure you have plenty of lantern fuel. You know, for like the lanterns that you, the wick lanterns, the oil lamps that you have in your house, or some people have in their house. I know I got a few. Make sure you got enough propane for alternative forms of heating and whatever else. And yeah, it's definitely escalated overnight, guys, and pretty severely. I'm expecting to hear some major stuff later on today. I'll probably make another video tomorrow and share that with you guys. But batten down the hatches, guys. Get your water supply now. If you guys can find food grade 15-gallon drums or 55-gallon drums, plastic ones with the screw-on white lids, the little caps, not the whole lid. Just it's got one cap, but yay big, and then it's got another tiny one opposite of it. If you guys can find those, fill them with water. Put some, what do you call it? Some water treatment tablets in there. You can find them at Walmart. Purification tablets, that's it. Sorry, I was drawing a blank. Make sure you get quite a few of those filled up. Make sure you have some sort of manual pump, hand pump, to get the water out. Make sure it's treated. Make sure you have some sort of clean stick or something to stir that water up before you get ready to use it. And I'd still recommend boiling it if it sits for any you know, significant amount of time. Maybe get a zero water pitcher to filter it through before you drink it. You know, bathing in it should be fine. Just don't drink it before you treat it or boil it or filter it. Get your dry beans and rice, guys. Get your protection equipment. Make sure you have some traps, guys. Small game traps, rabbit, squirrel. Make sure you have snares, live traps, whatever. Practice your hunting, practice your fishing. It's getting serious, guys. I love y'all. Stay safe. Keep your heads on a swivel. And go check out Parcel Safety. www.parcelsafety.com. Use code PS, what is it? PS23 for 15% off. It's code PS23. Receive 15% off your order. Go see parcelsafety.com. They were just running a buy one get one deal. You buy one mask, you get one free. So and I think that it works with the filters as well. I'm not sure, but go over to the website and check them out. Tell them Michigan Prepared sent you. Love y'all. Keep your heads on a swivel. Get stocked up. This just got serious. Keep your heads on a swivel. Michigan Prepared out.